in 1987. Teresa Prince and Ian Fuller are our umpires for this playoff match, 13th and 14th.
Goal attack.
So the first turnover to Zambia, looking to break the centre pass here, is Elizabeth Bawala. Mwanza, renowned for a strong drive to the circle edge. And Lucy Jerry looking to open up the scoring, and she misses her first attempt, uncharacteristic of Lucy Jerry in this tournament. Maybe a little bit of nerves from both sides early.
Vantage obstruction, wing defence. Vantage offside, wing defence. Contact, goal defence, pass shot.
So Barbados with the chance here. Nikita Piggott steps it in. Cheeky little bounce pass into Seeley, and Barbados first on the board. So centre pass with Zambia. Mwanza, Bawala, swings it to Changwei.
Contact defend.
Rianne Niles called for the contact. Played her 50th test cap yesterday, Rianne Niles, against Singapore in the match to get into this game. So a good little milestone for the goal defence from Barbados. And another turnover here for Barbados. A slow start from Zambia. Barbados looking to make it 2-zip.
Goal defence, goalkeeper contact.
Piggott offloads to her shooting partner, and Seeley converts. So a good start from Barbados here. Chance to make it 3-zip. Piggott, drive to the post. And the passing error comes, so throw in here for Zambia. Bit of a defensive zone set up from Barbados. And they come away with possession. Piggott, Brown. Mutafella called for the contact. She's out of play. And Piggott makes it a perfect start here for Barbados. 3-zip. Zambia yet to score. Critical little centre pass here. Mutafella. Mwanza just struggling to get some penetration forward. Now she does. Bawala up to Changwei. Oh, great intercept from Blackman. Latonya Blackman, the centre for Barbados. Big intercept. And a chance here to capitalise off the good work. And they do through Nikita Piggott. Latonya Blackman, #1 in this World Cup for pickup, so she's tenacious in defence. And she started well for her country here. Barbados just racing out of the blocks. Seeley, and that's 5 unanswered goals to start this game. Another turnover from the Zambian front line, and Barbados looking to capitalise once again. Here's Blackman on the edge of the circle. Seeley's down on the baseline. Chingombo called for the contact. And Seeley makes it 6-0. Faye Seeley been operating at 80.5% for this World Cup. Here she is again. Strong take. So Zambia a little bit shell-shocked here at the start of this game. Haven't seen them start this slowly at all through the World Cup. They've always been quite competitive in the opening 15 minutes of each match. But Barbados really bringing it early. There'd be some serious intent about Barbados, considering they are ranked #9 in the world. Seeded 10th here. And they're forced to play off for 13th and 14th position. Bawala to get Zambia on the board. They need this one. And Gwyla delivers. So on the board. It's taken 5 minutes. It's been a good defensive effort so far from Barbados. A little bit too easy into that shooting circle. Mutafella called for the contact. She's number 1 in this World Cup for penalties. Margaret Mutafella has featured in the top 10 of quite a few of the defensive statistics at various times throughout the championship. She'll need to tidy up that penalty count today because Zambia need her in play, causing chaos. Mwanza having to work hard against the Barbados midcourt. So Lucy Jerry plays it into Chengwei. Buala. Big shot over Bruce. Perhaps a little bit intimidated by the height factor. Bruce has a serious height advantage over Buala. Jeanette Bruce.
Goalkeeper.
Another penalty against the Zambian defensive circle. Chingombo out of play. Piggott again uses the floorboards to find Sealy, and out to 9-2. Chengwei to Mwanza. Buala, Mwanza again. Jerry, she's been quiet.
Contact, center.
She's been so dominant in other games for Zambia. Here's her chance to get on the scoreboard now. Lucy Jerry. And she's on the board. So 9-3, 6-goal margin. Piggott up to Blackman. Too much on the ball. And Chingombo comes away with a little pickup. So a little chance here for Zambia to eat away at this deficit early days in this opening quarter. Oh, nicely done from Shanice Rock. But offside is the call. She did read it well. Just couldn't go into that part of the court.
Goal attack.
A little bit willing there between Gwyla and Piggott. Here's Mwanza, has to regather. Playing around near that sideline. Chengwei shut down from Rock. Good drive from Mwanza. Rhiannon Niles had a good go at that ball. Chengwei just feeds it into the hands of Rhiannon Niles. Needs to place that one to the free side. Jerry, little dish off to Buala. And that's better from Zambia. Better shooter to shooter play. Which has caused a lot of defensive pairings, some headaches here at the World Cup. Need to play to their strengths, Zambia. Here's Buala. Jerry, good touch again from Niles. Pretty involved early. Rock out of play, good quick hands, Chengwei. And Jerry having to shoot over the full stretch of Jeanette Bruce. So 9-5, good little passage here from Zambia just to close the gap fractionally. Piggott on the pass and cuts, mid-range shots. Too much on it, and the rebound from Chingombo.
Yes.
Advantage, contact, advantage offside.
Mwanza, Buala, Chengwei breaks free on the edge of the circle. Terrific timing, good move, good drive. Shot too much on it from Jerry. Jerry at 3 from 5 early days here. She's the most accurate of the Zambian shooters heading into this game at 87%. Brown with the free pass. Sealy just lets it roll a little bit.
Vantage offside centre.
Goes the refeed, works around with the mid-quarters. Now they find Piggott. Just using that ball well, Barbados. And 10-5, so going two for 1 here. 5.5 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Barbados in control. Zambia, never a team to fade away or die wondering. They'll keep chipping away. Chang Wei, space to work on the edge of that circle. Boala, high ball up to Lucy Jerry. Playing right into the hands of Jeanette Bruce, strong in the air.
Obstruction. Yeah, next to her.
So pass or shot for Elizabeth Boala. Big stretch from Bruce.
Both players.
Called for the obstruction. And Boala, she scores, takes Zambia to 6. Good defence from Mutafela, 45-year-old veteran. She'll retire after these World Championships. Margaret Mutafela, the 45-year-old, living her dream, representing her country at the World Cup.
Contact. Wing.
Mwanza, free pass on the edge of the circle. Boala opens up on the baseline and footwork called from the umpire. So 4 minutes to play. Zambia almost get it back, but through the hands of Jerry, Barbados come away with it. Niles, Blackman, finds Piggott. And a good ball in to find Faye Sealy. And a sweet shot from the shooter. 8 from 8 from Faye Sealy in this opening quarter.
Obstruction wing attack.
Chang Wei. Mwanza struggling to break free from Rock. She now gets it on the edge of the circle. Back to Chang Wei. Needs a shooter. Finds Boala. Again, they go the refeed, just trying to get better scoring position. Jerry. It's a real battle in there. Niles and Bruce doing a good job at sewing up the spaces. Jerry, the quick little pump fake down. And goes for the shot instead. So 11-7.
Vantage contact centre, wing defence. Vantage offside centre, free pass.
Into the final 3 minutes here of this first quarter. Both countries playing for 13th and 14th position respectively. Well done, Chang Wei. Comes away with the turnover. Too much on the pass in the Barbados front line. So a little chance here for Zambia as we approach quarter time. Mwanza just struggling to find their shooters easily today. It's a good defensive effort so far from Barbados. Jerry needs to steady, and she sinks a good one. Just to close that gap a little bit. So this centre pass to make it just a 2-goal ball game, and game on after the first 15 minutes. Boala, Mwanza. Chang Wei working overtime. Boala again on lead. Jerry now opens up. Jerry shoots over the top of
Circle.
I was about to say shoots over the top of Bruce, but the lean too strong in the end.
Goalkeeper.
Forces the indecision.
Contact.
Rhiannon Niles called for the contact. And Jerry takes it to 9, playing 11 now. So a good little passage from Zambia to bridge that gap. Barbados looking for a response here. Just over a minute remaining. But a contact call against Nikita Piggott. So Zambia, who were well down in this opening quarter, have plenty of time on their hands to get within 1. Chang Wei shakes her head, doesn't want it. Boala just waiting for the opportunity for it to open. Here's Chang Wei. Shanice Rock all over her. Boala Good swing of the ball to Mwanza. That's better ball speed from the Zambians. And up over the top to Jerry. Nicely placed feed from the wing attack. And with 30 seconds on the clock, Zambia with an opportunity to tie things up at 11 apiece. Mwanza, Bawala, Changwei all alone. And Bawala drives that baseline, great speed. And here comes Zambia. A timely time to run it home in this opening quarter. Needs to shoot it quickly, Desili. And she'll have the penalty pass or shot. And she scores it, so on the whistle, Faisili, that goal will count. Barbados leading Zambia by just the one goal after the first 15 minutes. It was all Barbados, and Zambia clawed their way back. At quarter time, it's 12-11 Barbados. So it was a really strong start from Barbados there in that opening quarter. They got out to a 6-0 lead, and then Zambia took 5 minutes before they scored their first goal. But they've done a good job to come back into that match. The last 4 minutes, pretty solid from the Zambians, playing much more of the style we've seen throughout this World Cup that's caused problems for a couple of their higher ranked nations. And it's just a one-goal ball game now at quarter time. So let's have a look at some of those match stats after the first 15 minutes. More shooting attempts for Zambia, 15-13. There's shooting percentage in favour of Barbados there, 92-73. The turnovers relatively even, 6-5. Both teams will be wanting to keep that as low as possible as this match unfolds. But nothing between these two teams at quarter time. Not too far away from the start here in the second quarter between Barbados and Zambia. Quarter time, 12-11 to Barbados. Playoff for 13th and 14th place here at the Netball World Cup in Sydney. This game at Netball Central, kicking off a huge day of play here in Sydney. All important rankings positions on the line for these two countries, and we've got a game and a half on our hands because it was all Barbados early in that first quarter, and then in typical Zambian fashion, they just chipped away, clawed their way back, waited for their opportunities, and they pounced. And it's back to a one-goal ball game. So Jerry misses her opening shot of this second quarter. Radar not quite on yet for Jerry. Changwei wins it back though for her team. And Elizabeth Bwala to do the business in that goal circle. So 12 apiece now. Brown to Blackman. Chingombo called for the contact. Seeley on the front hold. gets the low feed from Nikita Piggott and pushes Barbados back out in front. So Faye Sealy sitting on 10 from 10, the goal shooter for Barbados. Piggott 3 from 4, so the accuracy rock solid from the Barbados shooters. Here's Bawala. Oh, good hands from Niles, the goal defence for Barbados. And likewise from the goal defence from Zambia, Margaret Mutafela. Here's Mwanza. Mwanza again, looking to connect. Finds Jerry, good shooter-to-shooter play. That's the connections we've seen throughout this World Cup. Voila. Piggott in the front space. Easy little dish off to Sealy. Too much on the shot, and Mutafela the rebound. So Zambia with the chance to jump in front for the first time in this match here. Oh, good ball from Boila, the wing defence, to find Jerry. Too much on the shot again. So just not having the same success in goals as what she has throughout this World Cup, Lucy Jerry. She has been their strike shooter, but 2 misses to open this second quarter. Sitting at 7 from 11 so far in this match. And Piggott makes good on this occasion, so just keeping Zambia at bay is Barbados. They're having their chances though. Mutafela, Mwanza, Boila, Chang Wei. There's the other Boila in goals. Jerry. Big step in from Boila, then the quick dish back and the quick hands from Mwanza. She's got great touch on the feed, good vision, good understanding between those Zambian attackers. 14 all. Rock trying to go over the top of Boila into the hands of Brown. It'll be a throw-in though on the sidelines. Up to Sealy. Bit of confusion from the players. They thought it was a timeout called perhaps. And now confusion with the centre pass. Back on track now. Chang Wei, Jerry, Mwanza.
Obstruction wing defence.
Big collision between Boila on the baseline and Bruce. Bruce a little bit frustrated having to counteract the zippy nature of Elizabeth Boila. A total mismatch in athletic builds. Here is Boila again. Just sprayed over the sideline to Zambia. Mutafela not happy. Another opportunity to hit the lead gone missing for Zambia. And back in the hands of Barbados. Blackman. Brown. Piggott. Up to Sealy. That's a good passage of play. It's a good drive from Nikita Piggott to draw the defence forward at the edge of the circle. And it just opened up the shooter at the back. Good self-sacrificing play from Nikita Piggott. Lucy Jerry called for a timeout. So she'll come and get some medical treatment. So 16 plays, 15 here. Barbados just in front. Keeping a hold of their 1-goal margin that they had at the opening break. Let's listen into the Zambian huddle. Charles Zulu, the coach of Zambia, just giving the instructions to his team. Looks like Lucy Jerry will be leaving the court. So a real loss for Zambia if she's unable to continue. But a very adequate replacement in Diana Banda, the 35-year-old goal attack.
Goal attack.
She scored 98 goals so far in this World Cup at 86%. So, and she's got all the tricks of the trade, Diana Banda. She played in the World Cup in 1999, the last time Zambia competed at a world tournament. Oh, good defence from Azore Bruce. Great stretch over that shot. Using her height to advantage. So a chance for a little mini break here for Barbados. Piggott. Tonya Blackman. Back to Piggott, again driving that front space. Mutafello the contact. Bruce will look for Seeley here. She goes back to Brown, plays it in herself. And slots a good shot. So out by 2 Barbados, chance for 3 here. Good little passage from them in the past couple of moments. Rock swings it cross court to find Piggott. Back to Rock on the drive. Brown, edge of the circle. And there's Seeley in that front position. A little bit sloppy and casual with the take. And the shot a little bit short. Zambia come away with it. Banda. Back to Mutafella. Changes the angle to Bawala. Mwanza now. Happy just to play it around Zambia. Such is their way. Just patient on the approach.
Time, please. Go back where you were. Myers. Go on.
So Zambia retain possession. Banda to take the throw-in. Needs an option. She finds it in Mwanza. Good swing of the ball. And it opens up Bawala. And back to a 1-goal ball game. Centre pass to follow. So 5 apiece here in this second quarter.
Contact, goal attack.
Approaching the halfway mark of this term. Chang Wei, Bawala back to Chang Wei. Banda needs a mid-quarter, couldn't find one within 3 seconds, and the held ball call comes. So quickly through court Barbados, uncontested through the middle, and sneaky little work from Nikita Piggott, just letting that ball dribble through. Some serious strapping tape on the knee there of Nikita Piggott. A lot of these players kept together by strapping tape. The last day of the championship. So Zambia looking to level things up again. Mutafella, waste no time, long direct pass on the drive through court. Here's Banda. Over the top, they try to go of Bruce. That's a brave ball to go over the top of Jeanette Bruce. She couldn't regather. Oh, Chang Wei fires it. She's all action, Naomi Chang Wei. Doesn't spend too much time over-assessing her options. She sees it, she lets it go. Great defence from Bruce. They're starting to get a couple of those tips now. The big stretch over the shot. It's a low release from the Zambian shooters. And they're a little bit vulnerable with their one-handed techniques. And Barbados exposing that at the moment. So a chance to capitalise here, Barbados. Seeley, mid-range, takes her time, buckets back at her, and it's Chingombo and Mutafella that come away with the defensive rebound. Good drive through court on this occasion. Bawala, Mwanza, they go back to the transverse line. Good swing of the ball to open up the other side of the court. Banda getting really low to the ground. And Rhiannon Niles called for the contact. So Banda with the pass or shot. Hasn't scored yet, and she does here. So Banda is on the board now. It's taken some doing. 5.5 on the clock here in this first half. Here's Banda again. Mwanza gets quite a few of her balls about halfway off the edge of the circle. Just needs a little bit more penetration to land on the paint. Just make for easier connection to her shooters.
Goal third.
So it's a free pass in the goal third for an offside call against the Barbados goal attack, Nikita Piggott. That's good from Mwanza, right on the edge. Banda again getting down low a little bit too early, needs to stay upright for a little bit longer. Bawala.
Central obstruction. Contact.
It's good hands from Chang Wei on the edge of the circle. The bullet passes, and it is Elizabeth Bawala who ties it up at 18 all. So Zambia leading this quarter 7-6 now. Here's Piggott looking for Sealy. Chingombo right behind her. And well done, Bawala. Sneaky little intercept on the edge of that circle. Always difficult to pick off the ball in such a confined space, but she did it well.
Okay. Hold time. Goalkeeper.
And Jeanette Bruce has called for a timeout, just as Zambia have the opportunity to take the lead for the first time in this match. They've had a couple of opportunities in this quarter to hit the front, haven't been able to capitalise. So a bit of a breather here and a break in play.
You said chest.
Charles Zulu, the coach of Zambia, very animated with his instructions. His players extremely engaged. And here is the Barbados side.
Just relax. You have to relax when you get the shot ready. Relax. Go to the pole, you must score. Okay? When you lose the ball, don't drop your shoulders. Just stay back on the defense. You're already gone. I'll put you to lose. Okay? So just
Sorry,
relax.
ladies. 4 minutes.
Some good instructions there from the coach of Barbados, just telling her team to relax, particularly to the shooters when they go to the post, and putting the hard word on them too, saying they must score. It is the job of the goals, of course, to slot the shots, particularly under the pressure moments where it's a pretty close encounter here, goal for goal. And also mentioning not to drop their shoulders when they make a mistake, which can be a trait of the Caribbean nations, the nations from the Americas. They can get a little bit despondent when they do make the turnovers. And they'll have to be weary of that because Zambia are a team that are persistent and relentless in their endeavour. So keep an eye on those little traits of the respective nations. So Zambia with the chance here to get in front for the first time in this match. Can it be Diana Banda to deliver it? Oh, too much on the shot, and Jeanette Bruce comes away with the rebound. So they've had their chances, Zambia, 3 in fact in this quarter, and the moments just slip them by. Sealy takes the word of the coach, relaxes and sinks that shot to push Barbados back out by 1. Sealy up to 14 from 17. Oh, well done, Rhiannon Niles. Bwala couldn't go any further than that transverse line, and Niles made her pay. Swooped on the ball. Blackman. Sealy, quick 1-2. Chingombo just too content to sit behind Sealy. She's got great elevation, Agnes Chingombo. Needs to sit in that front position. Be able to get up and contest the ball off the body. At the moment, she's just stuck in that back position. Now she starts in the front and then gets caught behind. Sealy. Composed on the shot, 21 to 18. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Been a pretty even match. Anyone's game. vying for 13th place here in the World Cup. Shanice Rock can't pull that ball in, so it's a throw-in for Zambia on the sideline. Mwanza looks for someone. Chang Wei almost intercepts it off Bawala, her own teammate. Chang Wei again in everything as she does. Swings it over to Mwanza. Almost a turnover for Barbados. But Banda slots the goal. Brings that deficit back to 2.
Contact defense.
Contact against Margaret Mutafella. Good long ball from Blackman to Piggott. And Piggott scores. Just keeping Zambia at bay. They've responded well from that timeout, Barbados.
Contact centre advantage offside.
Minute 30 to go. Banda. Again, good defensive pressure from the Barbados circle defensive pairing. Good stretch over the shot from Jeanette Bruce, causing a few problems down there for the Zambian shooters. Good drive from Samantha Brown. And that's better from Chingombo in the front position, able to contest, and as a result comes away with the ball. So she provides an opportunity here to close the gap, as they did in that first quarter in the last minute. So could it be a case of Groundhog Day? Over the top, a brave ball, but it's a good one. Voila, under all sorts of pressure from Bruce. And Chang Wei, the pickup. She's good at the scraps. Banda now. Quick 1-2 with Chang Wei. 30 seconds. Banda needs to hit. She finds Bawala, the big stretch from Bruce. And the shot is short. So Jeanette Bruce causing havoc there in the circle. They've got to go into the circle quickly here, Barbados, if they want a goal. Chang Wei puts a stop to that. So after the first 30 minutes, it is Barbados. It is Barbados that have jumped ahead by another goal. So they lead 22, Zambia 20 after the first 30 minutes. So a bit of confusion from both teams, whether it was an injury time or half time there, and of course it is half time. The first 30 minutes completed, and it is Barbados with a 2-goal lead. So they've just increased their margin by 1. They led by a single goal after the first 15 minutes and won that quarter as well by a goal. So they've done well, Barbados, just to keep Zambia at bay, who of course a team, as we know, that will just keep chipping away. But the defensive effort from Barbados now starting to tell. So here are some of the match stats at half-time. The turnovers still very even, 13-12. Barbados with 1 more. And the shooting percentage for Zambia there will need to lift in the second half if they are to get back in this contest. 65%, a little bit too low.
Half-time on court 5, Barbados 22, Zambia 20. On centre court, half-time, Fiji 24, Scotland 21.
second half not too far away here. Barbados up against Zambia, the playoff for 13th and 14th place respectively at the Netball World Cup. At the main break, it's a 2-goal lead to Barbados. They lead Zambia 22 goals to 20. They won the first quarter 12-11 Barbados, and they claim that second quarter 10 goals to 9. So just keeping the Zambians at bay fractionally here in this match. It's been a pretty spirited performance so far from Zambia. They've had a couple of chances in that second quarter to hit the front, but they haven't been able to. But they're still having a good time here at the Netball World Cup, singing and dancing as they do throughout the competition. And they'll be keen to make a good start here in the third quarter and make the most of their opportunities. They've let a couple of key chances slip in that term, but full credit to Barbados just to keep them at bay when those moments present themselves. So Latonya Blackman will get things underway here in the third quarter. Barbados in possession and in front by just the 2. So centre pass now with Zambia. Mono is on to goal shooter for Zambia. Haven't seen her playing goals all World Cup. Normally been playing in the wing attack position. And Wharton is on at goal shooter for Barbados. So Wharton the most accurate of the Barbados shooters heading into this match. 81% so far for the World Cup. And here she is quickly getting into the action.
Advantage obstruction centre.
Shanika Wharton from mid-range is a confident shot. Opens her account extremely well. 3 straight from her. Mutafella misreads the pass, but Chang Wei is the first there. Mono, here she is working outside the circle. Banda. Bawanza. Banda, it's a good stretch from Rianne Niles, and the shot's off. And Bruce just sprays that ball on the outlet over the sideline.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a crucial one too, because 5 goals. They had the chance to go 6 and a pass to make it 7. They're the little moments that matter in these matches, but they'll get a second opportunity here. So Marvel also on to wing defence for Barbados. So they've made a couple of changes just in that goal shooter and wing defence position. So out to 6 Barbados. Up to Wharton. Good contest, Chingombo.
Forward goal attack. Forward, forward, forward.
Piggott, the low feed. It's been effective so far in this game, and Wharton extremely effective in coming into this game. 5 from 5. And the turnover.
Contact.
So a tremendous opening to this third quarter from Barbados. They've come out full of energy.
Goalkeeper contact. Pass the start. Step forward, goalkeeper.
Wharton's been a real target in the opening couple of moments.
Goalkeeper.
For an 8-goal lead, well and truly the biggest goal margin in this game so far, and the centre pass to follow. Zambia need to respond. That's a good pass from Piggott. Confident delivery. The casual shot from Wharton is good. So 7 unanswered goals here. Memories of the first quarter for Zambia, where they were slow out of the gates. There's Mono. Banda back to Mono. Has to shoot over Bruce. It's a tough ask, but she's up to the challenge. Blackman.
Goal defence. Goalkeeper contact.
Wharton short on the shot, uncontested on the rebounds. Zambia probably weren't expecting that one to fall short after she slotted her first 7 of the game. Here's Mono, Banda. 9-goal margin. Banda, quick step in, right into the hands of Niles. Flirting with danger, and the contact against Banda. It's got a few of these African nations in trouble. That big step in with the shot. Uganda, the same type of experience. And those defenders just retain their 3 feet possession, and the goalers step into it. Gee, what an impact. Shanika Wharton. She's really turned this game on its head in favour of Barbados.
Goal shooter contact.
Called for the push off there. So from a 2-goal margin, it's now out to 10. Here's Banda. Changwei was there, but they chose not to use her. Mwanza, Banda. They've got to keep letting the ball go. Zambia, that's their strength. The moment they hold on to it, they go away from their game plan. Piggotts, Blackman.
Centre.
Good rollout from Shanika Wharton, just cleared the space behind her. And well fed from the midcourt. (10-1) this quarter in favour of Barbados. Just running short of options now, Zambia. Nothing coming easy. Mono. Good shutdown defence there from Niles. Banda, they need a score here, Zambia, and they need to score quickly. Banda over the top of Niles to find Mono, the one-handed action. She makes it count.
Contact, goal defence.
Mutafella called for the contact. Piggott with the free shot.
Both players.
And back out to 11. Heavy fall from Mwanza. Happy to have a bit of a lie down. Joyce Mwanza calls the timeout. So probably a good time for Zambia to have a timeout. They've really been starved of scoring opportunities in this third quarter. It's been a really impressive opening to this second half by Barbados. As we said, only 2 goals in it at half-time. And now they've managed to push out to an 11-goal lead. They lead this quarter 11 goals to 2. And Shanika Wharton, talk about making an impact when she's come onto the court here in the third quarter, 10 from 11. And we're just about halfway through this quarter, so the volume has been sensational. Looks like there might be a couple of changes defensively as well here for Zambia. Some good coaching moves because they really needed to do something. And Lucy Jerry, who's been their #1 goaler throughout this competition, is back on into the goal shooter position. Band is still at goal attack. Mono goes from goal shooter to wing attack, where I think she's probably a little bit more comfortable. And then Chang Wei into the centre position still. Chingombo out to goal defence. And Mutafella goes back into goalkeeper. So they've shuffled the line, Zambia, in the hope of eating into this deficit, approaching the fourth quarter. There's a good turnover from Banda. Chingombo, Chang Wei, Mono to Jerry. Banda, big step in, needs to shoot quickly. They're all over her, but she gets it through. That's a good contest from Mutafella. The move to put her back in keeper, straight away paying dividends. Cross-court ball to Changwei. Jerry was open. They choose to play the safe option. Good drive from Mono. Banda. She'll look to refeed. She finds Jerry. Big stretch from Bruce. And Jerry again just can't finish off the shots today. 7 from 13 for her.
Vantage centre contact and offside.
So still at 10 goals the difference.
Contact.
Shanika
Vantage
Wharton.
obstruction deliberate. Contact.
Here she is again.
Contact, goal defence, pass stop.
To put that margin back out to 11. Mono, Changwei, good ball to find Banda on the baseline, just unleash that one-handed pass. Unlucky not to play advantage there. She's in good scoring range, Dana Banda, steps it in. No defence over the shots, so she makes the most of it. All alone at the post, Shanika Wharton. It's a great ball from Nikita Piggott. Mutafella had a go at the intercept, went on the hunt, went on the attack. It left Wharton all alone at the post. Banda, good take Jerry. Banda on the drive, good speed. Starting to get a little more confidence.
Keeper.
Contact call against Bruce, the keeper. Banda continues to keep the score and kicking over for Zambia. 13-5 in this third quarter. It's been a dominant display from Barbados in this term. Barbados currently ranked world number 9. So they won't be able to defend that ranking as such here in Sydney. This is the playoff for 13th and 14th respectively. Zambia, on the other hand, ranked number 18 in the world. 17th was their best ranking in their last appearance at a Netball World Cup, which was in Christchurch back in 1999. Dana Banda, the goal attack, was a part of that team, the only player to have played in a World Cup in this Zambian team. So 17th place ranking in their last World Cup experience, and they will well and truly surpass that here in Sydney. And one of the feel-good stories of this World Cup, Zambia, popular with the crowd and the way they go about their business. Had a couple of big matches on All Phones Arena where they've played extremely well in front of the big crowd. Produced some of their best netball. Banda from long range. Almost comes away with the rebound, but in the end it's Lucy Jerry. And she just dribbles that one through. So still the margin is 10. 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
Go first.
Oh, well done, Carol Mono. Chingombo has a go at the intercept as well, overruns it. Now picks up her defence in the circle.
Wing defence, structure.
Wyler called for the obstruction.
Against the wing
You
defence.
can hear the umpire's call there. Wharton pops free on that base. And again, just pushes it out to that 11-goal margin. They can't break that deficit of 11, Zambia. Big shoulder pass from Changwei. We're all over the one side of the court, just swarming around that ball carrier. They need to open up the space.
Contact centre.
Blackman called for the contact.
Centre, moving.
Changwei over the top of Bruce. Good shooter-to-shooter play. The hands are good.
Barbados.
Banda gets it back to 10. Zambia have been pretty good towards the end of each quarter in the last couple of moments. They really need a crucial turnover here to eat away at that margin, to give themselves a chance in the final 15 minutes. But Barbados just showing good composure. Smith just...
Offside, wing attack, free pass.
Nikita Piggott, sorry, just opening up that front space for the circle. Mono. Chang Wei. So here's a little chance for Zambia. Banda free at the post. Just lacking the confidence to fire it through. Mono. Down to Jerry. She puts it down for Banda. And Banda scores. So they've got it to 9.
Go for it. 6.
This play here to make it 8. A minute and a half on the clock in this third quarter. Banda driving the post. Chang Wei, edge of the circle. Full 360 to regain possession. Jerry, big step in. Right into the hands of Niles.
Contact on the ball.
Draws the contact. And Banda is the chosen one to finish it off. So 8-goal margin now. Can Zambia find something else? Can Barbados just steady the ship? Wharton over the top of Mutafella.
Contact.
Great ball in, well fed. And back to 9 it goes. So a terrific move from the Barbados coaching staff to introduce Shanika Wharton at half-time. She's had 15 goals in this third term of her 16 attempts. She's the highest scoring shooter on court. She's only been out there for 15 minutes.
Contact, wing defense.
Bawala called for the contact. 20 seconds on the clock. Again, the high ball up to Wharton, but Mutafella puts a spoil to that one. Blackman, Piggott. Oh, Chingombo has a go at the intercept.
Go defense, contact.
7 seconds on the clock. 6
Time.
seconds now. They need to be direct to the goal here. It's a pass and it's a shot.
Throw on.
And a throw-in called.
No,
So well done, Zambia, to halt up play.
Time, ladies.
And that is three-quarter time here in the playoff for 13th and 14th. After 45 minutes of play, it is Barbados in control. 38-30 against Zambia. 16-10, Barbados won that third quarter on the back of some terrific shooting from Shanika Wharton, who was introduced into that game. 15 from 16 for her, just the one goal from Nikita Piggott, her goal attack. But Barbados just stamping their authority in this match. 6 goals, they win that quarter. As a result, they go out by 8 in the overall margin. So they won the first quarter by 1, the second quarter by 1, and then claimed that third quarter by 6 goals. Here are some of the match stats at three-quarter time. The shooting percentage still really low from Zambia. That's not going to win them the game if they stay in the 60s. They need to make the most of every single opportunity. 4 more turnovers to Zambia as well, and that's reflected in the fact that it's an 8-goal margin. So Barbados in control here at the moment. Just 15 minutes remaining of the Netball World Cup for 2015 for these two countries, Barbados and Zambia. Barbados with an 8-goal margin at three-quarter time. These two countries fighting for 13th place here at the World Cup. The loser relegated to 14th position overall. So plenty on the line in this last quarter for these two nations. It was a big third quarter effort from Barbados. They won it 16 goals to 10. Let's see what fight is left in Zambia and see if they can close the gap early in this last quarter. That would have been a good start if Banda could have sunk that shot. Not to be. A strong rebound from Barbados. And away they come through court. Rianne Niles finds Smith. Blackman. Here's Blackman again, edge of the circle. Piggott, mid-range shot. She'll go to the post. And a beautiful shot to open the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. 39 plays 30 now. Barbados looking to bring it out to a double figures margin. Great drive from Nikita Piggott. And she delivers that 10th goal buffer for Barbados. So Zambia need to respond here. They need to respond early if they're to stand a chance of claiming this match. Chang Wei, Lucy Jerry, Mono, finds Banda. They've struggled today over the long arms of the Barbados defence, and Bruce another tip. Latonya Blackman down, she looks hurt. Clasping at her ankle, I think it is. They won't want to lose her. She's number one in this competition for pickups. Second for intercepts, which is pretty impressive for a centre. She looks quite distressed. So she's in a lot of pain, Latonya Blackman. That could be her World Cup over. So it looks like Blackman is coming off. An ankle injury ending her campaign here in Sydney. A cruel blow for her. She's having a fine game for Barbados. 8 goal assists, 1 intercept, 1 deflection, just the 1 turnover. And she gets carried off from the court. In absolute agony, it looks like. So we hope she's not too seriously injured. So almost set for a restart. And Charisse Seale will come on to replace her in that centre position. Back underway now. 10-goal margin. Here is Seale, the new player on to replace Latonya Blackman. Smith a quick 1-2 with Piggott and pushes it out to an 11-goal margin. Barbados qualified for this year's World Cup in second place in the Americas qualifying tournament last year. Trinidad and Tobago won that playoff match. So Barbados, the second nation to come into this World Cup in from the Caribbean nations. Had a tough draw early, losing to New Zealand, then Australia, then Trinidad won their last two games against Sri Lanka, 67-33, and yesterday against Singapore to get into this match, 56-39. So out to 12. Zambia defeated Sri Lanka yesterday, 70 goals to 36 to make it through to this playoff match as well. So it's looking like Zambia will end this World Cup ranked 14th. Barbados on track here
Barbados.
to claim that 13th position.
Yes.
Plenty left in this match though. 12 minutes remaining. Here is Wharton to seal. Wharton tries to drive the circle. Chingombo, some good coverage on defence.
Keeper, contact. Contact on the ball. Barbados.
Just a quick timeout to wipe the floor. Five unanswered goals to start this final quarter from Barbados. Again, it hasn't been a forte of Zambia throughout this game, just so slow to start quarters. And as a result, they find themselves in a position of playing catch-up from the get-go. Just a few issues with the floor surface. Big huddle of athletes are on that transverse line, just setting up a set play perhaps for Barbados off that centre pass. Bit too much on the shot from Wharton. And away comes Zambia through court. Here's Bawala, Lucy Jerry. Back to Bawala. Changwei's there. Fires it at Jerry. Mono. Bawala. And a good touch defensively from Barbados. The defensive circle of Bruce and Niles have been extremely solid today. Really kept the Zambian shooters contained. Jeanette Bruce with 10 rebounds, 1 intercept, 3 deflections. She's been extremely effective. It's a 14-goal margin here. Day 10 of the Netball World Cup. Plenty of big matches to come. Sri Lanka up against Singapore in the playoff for 15th and 16th. And looking forward, of course, later today for all the medal matches. England against Jamaica in the playoff for bronze. And then the battle for gold between the two powerhouses of world netball, the New Zealand Silver Ferns and the Australian Netball Diamonds. Expecting a world record crowd here in Sydney. We had a world record crowd yesterday. The first one was broken early in the competition when Australia met New Zealand in semi-finals day. A new world record was set. But fair to say there will be a new world record set for today's finals. Lucy Jerry a little too quick with the offload there, just through the hands of Elizabeth Bawala. And things just coming undone for Zambia here in the final 10 minutes. Petronella Bawala full of fight still. The wing defence for Zambia. Good change of the angle from Seal to Smith into Wharton. Well played from Barbados. Andrew Seal onto the court moments ago to replace Tanya Blackman.
That's persistent offside. Back on.
So persistent offside is the call from the umpire. Advances the penalty right under the post. 16 goals. Barbados lead 8-0 in this last quarter, halfway through, and Zambia yet to score. That's a good drive along the baseline. A beautiful ball from Mono as well. And Voila score their first of the last. So it took some doing, it took some time. 8-1 this quarter score in favour of Barbados. Wharton, great ball up from Seal. Into the backspace, right on the baseline. Just a little bit disjointed in the attack line here for Zambia. Unable to get any flow. It's pass, turn, and then look for the next option. That's a better delivery, quicker hands. Over the top of Bruce. She looks a bit sore. Koala scores for Zambia. Up to Wharton to take her tally to 22. She does just that. 22 from 24 for Shanika Wharton, top goal scorer in this game. Entering the match at half-time. It was just 2 goals the difference. And then her introduction just absolutely blew Zambia out of the water when they claimed that third quarter 16 goals to 10. And Wharton alone scored 15 of 16. So a great move from the coaching staff of Barbados, using their weapons well. And Faye Sealy, their previous goal shooter, 16 from 19. So had some good service in that goal shooter position, Barbados, in today's playoff match. Zambia just haven't had the answers. Here's Lucy Jerry, a little bit quiet from her today. Still just a 7 from 12. She's been their superstar for the majority of the World Cup, but well contained today by both Niles and Bruce, the Barbados pair. 48 playing 33. Shanika Wharton getting a whack to the face. She's quite distressed, and she's going to have to leave the court because it's the second time out. So Faye Sealy will have to come back on. So each team is allowed 1 2-minute timeout per quarter, and then every timeout they call after that is basically a 30-second swap over of that player that called the timeout. So because it's the second injury, Shanika Wharton has to leave the court, and Faye Sealy straight back on into that goal shooter position. She looks quite distressed, Shanika Wharton. Perhaps a bit of a blood nose. So there is Shanika Wharton. Almost looking like she's about to be sick. She's in quite a bit of distress. There are her stats for today. 22 from 25, 88% accuracy. And she's in a world of pain on the side of the court.
We're good now.
So it's a throw-in for Barbados. Shanika Wharton just getting some attention on the side of the court. Copped a heavy knock to the face. 49 plays 33. Final 5 minutes of this match.
Go defense.
Mono to Jerry.
Contact.
So a couple of injuries in this last quarter. The key players for Barbados, Latonya Blackman off with an ankle injury, and Shanika Wharton off as well. She's still getting some treatment on the side. Doesn't look to be in a good way at all. And through the hands of Lucy Jerry. So another opportunity just to keep that scoreboard ticking over for Barbados, looking for their 50th goal in the match. Piggott, Faye Sealy, freshly onto the court and picks up where she left off in the first half. Faye Sealy, it's her 17th goal for the match from 20 attempts. A great return from her in today's game. 16 goal margin for Barbados with 3.5 minutes to play here in this playoff match. So the World Cup winding down for these two nations. Short with the shot, Elizabeth Bawala. Jerry gets the rebound. And that's her first goal of this fourth quarter. Lucy Jerry taken 12 minutes. Mutafella was in the front position but just didn't get up and attack that ball. Sealy over the stretch of Chingombo. She scores her 18th.
Structure wing defense.
This is Mono. Jerry.
Contact, wing. Wing attack, wing attack.
So Zambia at the moment being kept the lowest score of this World Cup.
Advantage obstruction centre.
In their previous losses they had 38, 44, 51, 40 and 53 goals. So full credit to the Barbados defence. They've done a great job to keep Zambia to just 35 goals. And perhaps it could be their lowest score of this World Cup with just 2 minutes left on the clock. It's 51 to 36 now. Barbados' highest score, 67 against Sri Lanka. Here's Jerry, Mono. Back to the transverse line they go, but let off the hook with the contact call against Rianne Niles. Played her 50th Test cap yesterday, Rianne Niles, to make it through to this game. So Test cap 51 will be a memorable one for her, the experienced defender in that Barbados backline.
Official warning, stop it. Dangerous play.
So you heard that loud and clear from the umpire, an official warning against Margaret Mutafella for dangerous play. She's been heavily penalised in today's game. Is the most penalised player in this Netball World Cup. And the umpire isn't having any of it. So in the final minute now,
Contact centre.
it's a 15-goal lead for Barbados. looking to finish off strong here. Contact against Mutafella. Chance for another here for Barbados. And they push it out to a 16-goal margin. 10 seconds on the clock here. The World Cup about to wrap up for these two nations, Barbados and Zambia. And that is full time. And it is a 15-goal victory for Barbados today. The world number 9 will claim 13th position here at the 2015 Netball World Cup. Too strong today for Zambia in the playoff for 13th and 14th at Netball Central. Barbados 53, Zambia 38.